Hey everybody, my name's Luis, here to teach you today how to draw a leprechaun. St. Patrick's Day is coming up, and we're going to go through some step-by-step processes on how to draw a simple leprechaun or something that you can probably get done yourself, even if you don't have a lot of drawing experience. I'm going to go ahead and take you through it, and we'll come out at the end with a leprechaun, hopefully. So first thing we're going to do is a large size U shape. And we kind of want to make this as symmetrical as possible, but remember, we never have to be perfect. We're not going for perfection here. We're really just going for um, simple shapes and things that we're going to connect together that are going to ultimately give us the end result that we want. So you have the U connected at the top. Then what you want to do for and you'll see what it's going to be as we move along, but what you want to do next is make a brim for the hat, going and dissecting almost the center of the U you made before. Next, we draw another line within that U, parallel to the one we just did. Go ahead and draw a line here, another line here. This is going to be the buckle for the hat. Every good leprechaun has a buckle for a hat, on their hat. Usually on their shoes too, but we're not going to get into anything too complicated today. Simple buckle on the hat should work just fine. Next, we're going to make a smaller U within this U that we already have here. It's another U shape. It's just a smaller shape, kind of sticking to the border of the one that we already have. That's going to be the beard. Simple line right across for the nose here. And a triangle for the mouth is what I like to use, make them look kind of happy. If you slant it at an angle like that, it sort of looks like a smile. Close that triangle off. Put a center line through that. Fill the mouth in. A little bit of, so you can see that it's kind of open. Do one eye here. Maybe we'll put the other one kind of over here on this side. Fill them in. Leave a circle open for shine. Do a couple of C's for the ears. We'll do one that's the right way facing C, and the other ear will be a backwards C. Two C shapes. Next, we're going to make a shape that's a little bit different. This one's going to be sort of a candy cane shape. This is for the right arm on your left side. So we do that by starting from about right there on the beard, bring that straight down. Then we're going to do some C shapes for the other arm. C shape from the same point in the beard on the other side up. Another C shape up. Close that off by meeting the 2 points together. And we want to kind of make a hand going on here. It's going to be holding something. So start off by doing a small circle, then a bigger circle kind of hiding behind that one. So it's not going to be a full circle. It's going to stop behind that small circle you just did. That's a hand. Next, we'll come back over to this side. Do a line going straight down for an arm. Close that off just like you did the other arm. We're going to bring a line for the lining of the coat. Right from the bottom of the beard. Past that line for the arm. We're going to do the exact same thing on the other side. Bottom of the beard. Let's match it up to the line that we just did. Next, we're going to go ahead and put a line to make this kind of like a giant size H. Right in the middle of those two lines. Next, we're going to put the actual buckle of the belt. And it's going to be sort of a square shape right there. Put the smaller rectangular shape inside of that. Both belt ends done. Next, we put this hand by doing a small half circle here and an even smaller circle for the thumb. put a Y shape for the inner vest. So the Y shape should start from this corner, meet in the middle. Once you have that point where you're meeting the two, bring that with the line downward to the middle of the buckle. You can kind of see what's going on and how it's forming now. Next thing you want to do is do the other side of the coat here. We're going to go ahead and bring a line straight down, but we're going to stop a little bit before the one next to it. See that here? It comes all the way down here. I want to stop a little bit higher up. Now you're going to make the bottom of the coat by joining these 2 points at a slant. Do the same exact thing, mirror image, slanting up to the hand. That's the coat. Put a button on the coat. Put a line for where the button would button up at. Next thing you're going to do is make another shape. This is going to be a T shape. So a little bit of the ways before the bottom of the coat, you want to do the top of the T shape. Go to the center, make that into a long T. There's that T shape. Next thing you want to do is bring a line from you're continuing this line at the bottom of the coat. So just bring that down. We're going to stop short of where the T bottom is. So this one's here. We're stopping a little bit short of that. I want to copy the same thing on the opposite side. Stop a little bit higher than the T shape. Next thing we're going to do is go a line all the way across. This one's going to be a little wider than the 2 lines that we just did. See those 2 lines that we just did? And we're going to start from out here, about lined up with the arm. Bring that all the way across, trying to keep it as straight as possible, but knowing that we don't need to be perfect. And then we're going to go ahead and bring these are going to be the shoes. So we're going to bring that down. 1 line there, small line there. Now you have 3 lines in the middle. 1, 2, 3 lines, all about the same length. Meet this line all the way across to the other side. Now you got some shoes. Next thing you're going to do is put on the line of the leprechaun pants. And don't forget that leprechauns usually have striped socks. They like their striped socks. So we're going to do 1, 2, 3 lines to make the striped socks of the leprechaun. Last but not least, what's the leprechaun holding in his hand? To do this, it's going to be a 4-leaf clover. We're going to make 4 heart shapes, all kind of pointing into each other, to the center. So we do 1 heart shape there. Another heart shape coming out of the side. A heart shape to mirror this one, coming right out of the top. And 1 more heart shape out of the side here. Now detail it by putting 1 line there, 1 line here, 1 line here. Don't go to the end. Just a small line in the middle like that should be just enough. And we want to make the stem of the actual 4-leaf clover going into the hand. So if you want, give it a little loose C shape there. And then a reverse C shape here. See that? Kind of gives it like a flow to it. And that's it. You have yourself a leprechaun. Now you can always fill it in and color it in the way you like. You know, make parts that need to be darker, even add some color to it if you're feeling a little bit creative. Grab your color pencils, markers, whatever you're into, and give it a little bit more life. There's really not too wrong of a way to do this, so you kind of have fun with it and do whatever feels best to you. If you're happy with it at the end, great. If you practice a few of them, you probably see that at the end of, a few of them, maybe 4 or 5 of them, you see a different result, get better at it each time. All right, well, happy St. Patrick's Day, everybody, and thanks for joining me here. And until next time, we'll draw something there again.